Every team has tasks they repeat every single day, every week, or every month, like sales department follow up with their leads, finance team approve invoices, operation handles internal requests, IT department respond to the same alert over and over again, and most of the times these tasks aren't complicated, they are just repetitive, and that's exactly what Turbotic Automation AI is built for. This tool isn't just for one department or one team, it works anywhere there are repeatable processes. Let me show you 5 of these examples in each of this department. Starting with finance team example of monthly revenue report. So the manual version here is at start of every single week, finance team will manually pull data from, let's say, PayPal or Stripe, export it, combine it in a spreadsheet, calculate total by category, and email them to leadership team. We can easily automate this entire process with Turbotic. So just simply type in what you want to automate, like on first of every single week or month, pull last month revenue data from Stripe, break it down by product category, calculate total revenue, number of transaction, and average transaction value. Once done, email the summary to leadership team. Then it will build the workflow for you. Right now it is inside thinking or planning mode, and it will create its to-do list. Then it is actually taking action to build out the entire automation. So it is done with the step 1, step 2, and even updated its to-do list. Then it is asking to complete our environment variables, because we need to connect apps in order to make this automation successful. Again, don't be afraid to connect different apps. Apps need to be connected to talk with each other, and Turbotic Automation AI will help you to set up each of these applications inside your workflow, so don't worry about it. So in our example, we will need to connect with a payment processor application like Stripe, PayPal, or whatever you are using. So I will connect with my Stripe account, where we need to add our Stripe API key. So let's head over to Stripe. Here is my dashboard, and you will find the API keys here. So right now we have 2 API keys. The first is publishable and the second is secret. So I don't know which one to connect. So simply ask Turbotic Automation AI and it will guide you with everything. So let's go back to Turbotic, and here you can read it is asking for secret API key. So let's copy our secret key and paste it here. Click on Save Credential, and our connection is successful. Now you might ask why we need to add our API keys, because Turbotic Automation AI and that external platform can talk with each other in the same language. That's why we need our API key to move data from one application to another. Then the next configuration we need to do is add our leadership team email. In this example, I'm using my email, but obviously you can change it according to your use case. Then for the model or brain of our automation, I'm using Perplexity. Obviously, you can use OpenAI Anthropic API keys, but I just want to have a change in our automation. That's why I said, let's use Perplexity API key. So I will connect with my Perplexity account, add your Perplexity API key. So if you go to our dashboard, click on your profile, click on API keys. Inside this tab, generate a new API key. I have named mine as Turbotic. So let's copy that, go back to Turbotic Automation AI and paste it here. Click on Save Credentials, and there you go. It is as easy as that. Now let's run our automation and see this in action. So let's click on Run Automation. So first of all, it will fetch all my Stripe transaction from last month, process and summarize, generate a summary report, and email them to my leadership team. So right now it is in step 1, where it is fetching all of the Stripe transaction, processing them, generating a summary by using our Perplexity model, and sending our email using our Outlook. Awesome, the workflow executed successfully. So if we check our email, and you can see it has formatted the entire email in a beautiful format. So we have the total revenue, total number of transaction, average transaction value, and breakdown by category. Yes, we have total 6 number of transaction, and if we add all of this amount, it is the exact amount we are seeing inside our email. Now if you are techie or geeky like me, you can obviously head over to logs to understand what is happening inside each step. From here, obviously you can take a step further and customize this entire workflow however you like. I just wanted to show you that how easy it is to automate any task without having any technical knowledge with Turbotic Automation AI, irrespective of your department. Now let's take second example for marketing team. Let's say I want to find top performing LinkedIn posts every single day, every single week by using this Epify actor or scraper. So just simply type in your natural language, and it will build the entire workflow for you. So first of all, it will run this Epify actor to find out top performing LinkedIn post, generate a CSV file, and email that CSV report to me. Again, we need to connect our Epify scraper inside our Turbotic Automation AI by using Epify API key. So grab your Epify API key, and for the LinkedIn competitor profile, I want to monitor this particular profile every single day, week, however you like. So let's run this workflow. And as you can see, it will automatically find perfect Apify actor for your use case, generate a CSV file and email you that report. Awesome, our automation ran successfully. So let's preview our file. And here is the output of top 50 posts with the caption, engagement count, even the URL so that we can check the LinkedIn post. Then if we check our email, here is our attached CSV file for daily LinkedIn competitor post. And obviously feel free to play around and modify the workflow however you like. For example, I want to schedule this workflow to perform every single day at 9 a.m. So just typing in normal sentence and it will update the workflow as per a request. As you can see, this automation is scheduled to run every single day at 9 a.m. If you know what should happen, Turbotic Automation AI shows you how to connect the rest. Moving to our third example in sales department. So whenever a new lead is added in our CRM, in my example HubSpot, wait for 24 hours and send them a welcome message or follow-up message. This is a very mundane task for you or a sales department. Instead, we can easily automate this with Turbotic Automation AI. Add your respective API keys, in our example HubSpot API key, OpenAI API key to format the email or personalize the email and our sender email. Now let's run this automation. Our automation works successfully where it first of all fetch new leads from our CRM and send them a personalized welcome message. Yes, here we have the personalized email. Now similar example for operation team. So whenever a vendor contract is getting renewed or over within 30 days, send them a personalized Slack notification inside the channel with the vendor name, contact value and renewal date. Let's run this workflow and you can see it actually runs successfully. So it will fetch our contract from our Google Sheet. So this is a demo Google Sheet example with the vendor name, contract value and the renewal date. So once the renewal is near by 30 days, it will send a Slack notification inside the operation channel with all of the details. Moving forward to our last but not least example of IT department to automate the weekly Jira summary and resolve top issue via email. So we have our entire automation here where you just need to add your environment variables and you're all set. So these are few examples to help you brainstorm on what you can automate with Turbotic Automation AI. Here I want you to notice one thing. Every example I just showed you, they all follow the same idea. You describe a task in normal English, Turbotic will build automation, ask for app connection if needed, and then run the workflow. The process is same and simple throughout each department. You don't need a technical background, you don't need to understand how app works behind the scene, you just need to know what tasks you want to automate and remove from your plate. So here's what I encourage you to do right now. Think about your own work. Think about the task you do every single week, every single day that follows the same step. Maybe it's pulling a report every Monday morning, maybe it's checking spreadsheet and sending reminder, maybe it's updating your CRM after client call. If a task has steps and involves app, describe it to Turbotic in normal English and Turbotic Automation AI will handle the rest.